CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. It's the time of year when a holiday in the sun would hit the spot, and many of you are going to be doing just that. But if you're planning a trip to Mexico, Foreign Affairs in Ottawa urges you to exercise extreme caution after a horrifying attack in Acapulco. A group of masked men broke into a rented beach house, assaulting and then gang raping the Spanish tourists inside. The crime, the latest on the list in Mexico, has struck fear in many tourists, but travel agents and veteran vacationers say you simply cannot paint an entire country with the same brush. CTV's Stephanie Sherlock reports.
Oh, yeah, let's just look at pictures.
Christina Whiteley knows Mexico well.
My husband and I have been to Mexico probably 6 times in the last 4 years. We go there all the time just because it's a nice, relaxing vacation.
They were married there in October and are returning in June.
I wouldn't have changed it, though.
Even amidst reports of horrific crime. Just days ago, masked gunmen invaded a beach house in Acapulco, rented by 6 Spanish couples in their 20s. They tied up the men and raped the women. The crime has cast a shadow over the once glittering resort town. It's a delicate situation, he says, but we will apply the full weight of the law against those responsible. Foreign Affairs isn't telling Canadians to avoid Mexico, but it does say tourists should be very careful.
Their concern is justified to a certain extent.
I think that you have to be, responsible and smart every time you travel. It doesn't matter where you're going.
The government and travel experts agree it's best to stick to tourist centers such as Puerto Vallarta and Cancun.
I've never had any feedback from clients that had a situation, whether it was even being pickpocketed or anything like that. I've never had anything happen to my clients in those areas.
And Christina says, don't let one incident cloud your entire view of sunny Mexico.
It's terrible, and I absolutely have empathy for the people that went through what they did. But it wouldn't change my decision. I wouldn't cancel a trip. We're going there again in June for a wedding, and I wouldn't cancel my trip because of it.
For the government's latest advisories and other important travel information, log on to travel.gc.ca. Stephanie Sherlock, CTV News, Victoria.